pelvic range of motion, such a great exercise to help you with postural awareness, whether you're schlumping or sitting on the front of your pelvis all day. So we're tuning into those muscles that connect pubic bone to sacrum. So this whole section, that's your deepest internal layer. So when you're too arched in the front, that affects your core. So we want to think about the space between the pubic bone and the tailbone. We want them to be level, not one higher than the other. And we want to make sure that we're driving from the pubic bone, not the head and the shoulders or the legs. So no moving the legs. How you're sitting and how you start determines the muscles you use. So you want to think about sticking the tail out and then lift the pubic bone, sticking it out like a spraying skunk, and then tuck the tail like a bad dog. So we're lengthening, shortening the back, and then lengthening the back, shortening the front, and then lengthening the front. So this is a position we can tend to be in after pregnancy. And then using the legs turns off our ability to find that internal core. So being back like this can certainly affect the back. So we want to feel that we're landing right on top of those butt bones, and that is lifting pubic bone towards your breastbone. That is how we find neutral. So if we're sitting on a tripod, those are your butt bones, and you want your pubic bone and your tailbone to be level. That is finding that neutral. So sticking out the tail and then coming back halfway. Bouncing helps relax, decompress the spine, any overused muscles. So come back, it's like you racing. So stick the tail out, come back halfway. That's your neutral. And then now we're gonna try and swing our tail right, left. So picking one hip up towards the same side shoulder. So now we're gonna be tuning into some of those more deep core muscles to pull it all together. So keep that pubic bone halfway lifted. The space between the breastbone and the pubic bone don't change. And then as you swing, you are gonna feel that you've got a little bit more weight in one leg than the other. And that's exactly what we need. That's walking. This helps retrain. So we're swinging right and swinging left, keeping that space, making sure not to arch your back. If you feel like you're getting stuck in your low back, then try to keep that pubic bone lifted. Keep coming back and finding your neutral. When you're done, stop, bounce. It also helps release any tension. So come back halfway. Now we're going to try and make circles with our tailbone. So we're pulling all those motions together. Stick it out, right hip to right shoulder, lift the pubic bone. So we're coming again from the center. You're not using your legs to drive the ball. So it really is a small motion, and the ball is just moving ever so slightly, as you can see. And notice how my feet haven't moved. They're still directly under the knees. We're trying to just roll the tailbone forward, right, left, back. So really just feeling like you're driving, not driving from the shoulders. Pubic bone, tailbone are doing all the work. That's where your brain is. What's my pubic bone doing? Do I feel it in the middle, back, and sides of my core? Come back to center, which is stick it out. Come back halfway and bounce. Enjoy that awesome, easy little core workout. Great job.